go across to my panel of experts who are also joining me at this point. Many apologies for the delay since we were speaking to Yoga Singh ji. Thank you all for joining us. Alan Sippi's former cricketer, Ranjit Bajaj, founder director of Minerva Cricket Academy, someone who's a very passionate fan and wears his heart on his sleeve. Nikhil Chandwani is an author and cricket enthusiast as well, and also advocate Kapil Madan, who is a political analyst, because at the end of the day, this did become a political fight at this point. Advocate Kapil Madan, I'll start with you. What exactly explains this? Now, I understand that every person has a freedom of expression, and especially when it comes to cricket, everyone has an opinion. But with all due respect to Shama Mohamed, she's not someone like Shashi Tharoor who's been known to tweet his views on cricketing stars on a regular basis here. This did come out of the blue. This attack on Rohit Sharma, this personal attack on his weight, this personal attack on his abilities and whether he deserves to be captain or not, came out of the blue. And she continues to defend it even though her party has made her retract the statement here. What, according to you, was the reason behind it? Because she says it's a personal statement, but it sounds quite vicious to just be a simple opinion which she has put forward.
Let me just say one thing here. I will not go
Advocate
behind
Madan,
the
I think you're
statement
on
of
mute,
what
so I'll have to ask you to unmute yourself before speaking.
Yes.
Okay, go on, please.
Let me just say one thing here. I will not go behind the statement and would try to speculate what is the intent behind the tweet. But I would, mince no word in saying that, the tweet shows that, Miss Mohammed has no understanding of, how cricket functions and how, what kind of data Rohit Sharma, or what kind of performance data Rohit Sharma has. Now, I mean, you may have a view, you may have a liking or a disliking of a particular player. Someone may like the playing style of Rohit Sharma. Someone may like the playing style of Virat Kohli, and it is all right. You may have your favorites. That's how the sports work. But to comment on something on which you really don't understand, because let me also tell you, I myself, I follow sports fitness very, very, closely. I mean, it is an absolute myth that if a person who looks extremely ripped, he is fit, or a person who, who has some sort of, who's carrying some extra kilos, he is not fit. And why I say so is that in order to qualify and play for India matches, there is a fitness test called yo-yo test that is prescribed, and every player has to pass this test. So, nevertheless, of the fact that how your physical appearance is, if you want to play for the country, there is a fitness benchmark that is already prescribed, and I would presume that Rohit Sharma would take that test also and would have qualified and would have passed those tests. So that's why I say so. Once you have a public image, I think we should be a little responsible in our statement, and very rightly so. In fact, Congress Party's official tweet has also come where they have completely
No, but the problem is,
that,
Kapil Madan.
Opinion.
I was inclined to give Shama Mohamed ji the benefit of the doubt, despite her coming out and again backing her statements at this point. One is entitled to their opinion. Then it comes to what Shogata Roy is. And you're absolutely right. We have players right now on our screens, Inzama Mulak, Arjuna Ranatunga, Shane Warne. These are people who have not exactly been size zero, but they've shown that is their weight is only in terms of matters, in terms of temperament. But look at this graph, this quote of Shogata Roy. His statement says that yes, Rohit Sharma is in very poor form. He just makes one century, and in the other games he's been scoring 3, 4, 5 runs. Firstly, that's factually inaccurate. He doesn't deserve to be in the spot others. Now, that is factually wrong. Number one, Rohit Sharma has not been getting out for 4 and 5, at least in limited overs formats. He has a role to play. He has been, and let me bring in Alan Sippy on this point. Rohit Sharma's job is to get the team off with an explosive start, get a quick fire 30-40, put the pressure on bowlers, start off with a maximum score in the opening power play, and give India a good platform for the rest of the team to build a future on. So, Alan Sippy, when you come up with these two very, very irresponsible statements that have been made by two senior leaders of the political party at such an on a time when India is on the eve of a knockout game against the most feared team in the world, does this really come across as two irresponsible statements made by some people who are just putting out their personal views, or does this come across as some sort of a political hit job?
No. Let me just say that, why? I mean, we are a cricketing country, and every second
No,
person
Kapil Madan,
in
I'll
our
come to
country.
you. Let me
Just
also
a
get in
minute, just a
Alan
minute. It's
Sippy's
an
view and I'll
important
come to you,
point.
Kapil Madan. Alan Sippy, please
It's an
go ahead.
important point. Allow me to make this point. I'll not take more than 40 seconds. Every second person in our country would have,
Okay, make your point.
opinion on, what our, team has been doing and how our, players have committed a mistake. But those kind of statements comes as a cricketing fan. I mean, if we have lost a match, of course, there would be people who will be discussing in hindsight that we would have, if, someone else would have bowled, it could have been better. If someone else would have opened or played on a particular, spot, maybe number three, number four, that could have
So you're
happened.
saying that this is just a case
In
of two
hindsight,
people who
as
are
a as
fans
a
of
as
the
a
game
sports
coming up with their
enthusiast,
political
everyone will
views?
have their
Doesn't
opinion.
mean there's something malicious behind it.